my chickadees. Welcome back to the back 40. It is Friday. Yay! Okay, I have some things. It's just kind of a recap video. I'm going to do some other stuff. I plan on crafting till I drop this weekend, hopefully. That's the plan, but all good plans, you know what they say. Okay, I wanted to share, take this down here because I'll show addresses. I wanted to share some 20s that I got, little 2x2 cards. I was in Miss Beth's, y'all know we over at Miss Beth's at Best Shoe. If you haven't went over there yet, join y'all. Go on over there and look. It is fun. It's like romper room for adults. We just have a whole bunch of fun. Okay, this one is my Twinkies I got with my swap. This is one set. Look at them. They're so cute. Look, ain't that cute? Ain't that cute, Stella Bug? This one look like got your name on it. Ain't that cute? This was from Miss Esther. Miss Esther made these. Aren't they cute? They're just so cute. Then, y'all know it was my birthday. So Miss Esther does the birthday cards, and look, it feels so good. They painted me up with this. She stamped me up a birthday card and sent me some goodies in it for my birthday. Isn't that sweet? And we ain't gonna talk about how old I was, so we're gonna move right on. Okay, then Jazzy sent me some for my swap. She sent me a whole bunch. Look down in there. Isn't that wonderful? I love all these die cuts. That is some great happy meal. Thank you so much, Miss Jazzy. I love those die cuts. I got my big shop coming. I'm gonna start with these. I think I had some of these guys that you sent me. Look at this. That is cute. I love those. I need more of those cuts. I can put that in my food book on my people. And or maybe good with steampunk. I can take that over my people. Oh my gosh, I got some butterflies, some dragonflies. What do you want with that dragonfly? Oh, she was so cute with her die punches. Octopus. We need some of these things. Oh, we need some of this for artwork. Thank you so much. Look at this. She said, aren't they gorgeous? Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about the boys went to the daddy, so you know I had to give him some money. So call him for money. Okay, this one is from Michelle. Yeah. Look at these cute. Isn't that cute? The little bird on it. And you know, we're going to do a bird book next time, so that can go in my bird book. And this one is so cute. It says dream on it. And it's got the little netting on it. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's adorable. Thank you so much. And then she sent some goodies too in it. She sent a, look, that's sweet. It says tea for me. And it's got a little tea bag in it. Look at that little tea bag holder. Isn't that cute? Okay, thank y'all so much. That was fun. It's my first ever Twinkie swap. My first ever making Twinkies too, so I hope y'all like y'all's Twinkies. I try to do good on them. I have all of them mailed out. I've got one left to mail out. I just finished it last night. It was taking some time drying. I don't release that stuff right there. Let me see. This is Miss Best Twinkie set. And then you open it up. And look at this. This is so cute. It's a chicken. It's the little chicken breast we bought, and then I put the glassy accents on the little dots. That chicken had lots of chicken eggs and a big old chicken egg. That was just cute. And then this one, I did a grungy one. It's got a little girl and dog. Look at that dog. He just like he loves that little girl, and she ain't happy, and he trying to give her some love to make her more happy. Okay, so I gotta get that sent out. It took a while for them to dry. And then I tried something new. I was inspired by Rebecca Willis, and she does have a channel. She does sell and stuff, and she had the most gorgeous. I put it on my art book. It's over here. I was going to show you. Y'all saw my art book that I did for Heather and Yon, and so I was going to try to make one. So this is as far as I've gotten so far. You know, I was going to mix media it up a little bit. So it's got a little bling on it, the fabric, you know, with the mishmash fabric. And then I put paint on it for its beak and its eye and stuff. And I had to let that dry. So now I've got to sew around it, do the stitching on it. So I've got to try that. I'm going to try it on my sewing machine. And then I got to put its wing on here. So I'm working on trying it. But Miss Rebecca's is just gorgeous. Y'all got to go there and check her channel out. And she does sales and stuff. And she sells those little cloth birds and stuff that she makes. And I got to get me some more until I learn how to make them good. The next thing that is on my desk, and this is Miss Beth's stuff that we're doing. This is pretty cool. So I went on a baby one. And it is called the Table Treasure Scraps. And you just take a book, and this was the Book of Love, and so I put the Book of Table Treasure Scraps on it. And then you take your book, and you take every other page out. And this, blessed, evidently, they did not have a happy ever ending in this love. But the author even signed it and said to Martha and Donald on their wedding day, "For too long, you'll be able to write your own book." Bless it. I hope it was a happy, happy ending. And this was just because it had water damage on it or something. I don't know. But I kept that page. We're going to say they had a happy, happy ending. I looked at the copyright date. So I thought, well, maybe this is an old book and they lived happily ever after went to heaven together. But this was just in 1996 with the copyright. So we're going to say they had a happy ending. So you just go through and you take out every other page. So I went through and just cut out every other page. And then some pages, you know, she had them where they were torn. So I went front to back. You know, I cut out every other page and I flipped around and just tore random pages out. And some of them had, you know, like a sex thing on it. So I just ripped that part off so I wouldn't offend nobody on YouTube. And, you know, I just pulled that out just to start with. But what you do, after you do that, then this just sits on your desk. And when you finish a project, you've got those little bits of scraps and stuff, or the little pieces of ephemera and stuff, instead of just piling them up in a thing, you just glue them, you know, on the pages. And, you know, like the pages that are torn, and you got those long pieces of little scraps that are too little to go in our keep pile that you would throw in the garbage, but they're cute, you know, and you kind of want to keep them. Well, you just glue it in here and finish making the pages with those kind of scraps and make the page out. And she was showing it over there, and you have to go look. It was yesterday's. Today's Friday. Yeah, it was yesterday's, Thursdays. She was showing her table scrapbook, and you could see how it did. It looked really good and artistic. It was cute. So, you know, it's kind of like a scrap blue book. So I made me one because I didn't have one. So when we're doing projects and stuff, and I've got the scraps left, I can pull this table scrapbook down over here and keep my desk clean. Because, you know, I've been organizing this craft room, and I got to keep it organized because it was monstrosity. I don't want to do that again, and I do not want to mess that lace again. Look, broke a fingernail. I don't want to do this again. So, you know, it's got its home. I bought my labels for this weekend. One of my projects for this weekend is to do my labels and put them so my ADD brain will know where something is and will put it back where it belongs. Because if you label it, that's its home. And when you use it, you put it back where its home is. Because it's got its home, it's labeled, it has an address. We all know this one. I was going to use this for Miss Bev, so I put it in here. And then, and I was going to remember her name, and I wrote it down in my book over there. It was, I think Lisa, but look up Serendipity. She did a Serendipity glue book. And it was just a little scrappy glue book that she put together, and she just, when she does her glue, and she just haphazardly, you know, uses it to glue. So I made me one, and I put it inside here with our bingo and stuff on it. And so I just, you know, made me one out of my little scrap stuff. But I was going to use this one, you know, for our art journal and stuff in there. And then she has a fox book she's working in, but our next journal book that we're going to have is the bird book. So my mama gave me this book, and I like that the pages are real. The pages feel good. They feel good, and the front of this feels good. It feels kind of velveteen-like, you know. So I thought this could be my bird book. You know, it could be my bird book, journal book. So I don't know how Miss Beth makes her books. I've got to go back and watch it and see how she made her fox book. But I decided this is going to be the bird book. And I put one of these in here because I can, you know, she started collecting stuff to go in her bird book, pictures of birds and stuff. So I put this in here so I can start collecting bird stuff to go in here. So that's our bird book. So get you a bird book. Let's go to Miss Beth and have fun, because it is fun. She does lots of stuff, shows you lots of her work. It's very inspiring. The ladies in there are very inspiring and supportive. So it's a good little place to go and hop around for a little bit. Then we have the glue book. I've been working on it too. Now, I didn't glue anything. Darla was saying she didn't have any coral stuff. Honey, I don't have any coral stuff either, hardly. It's just not a color, I guess, you know, that I work with. Matter of fact, I really need to go look it up, because sometimes I thought it was coral. Well, the other girl said it was salmon. I'm like, what's the difference between salmon and coral? So I just need to go look that color up so I can start trying to find some stuff. And I got some brown stuff, but I can't ever seem to want to collect it. I don't know what it is about me and brown. But I'm okay with never doing those pages. I'm not bothering me none. Then, let's see. Oh, it didn't stick, did it? No, okay. I was trying to find, I didn't do anything new to this. Or that. Now this one, and it's dry. No, this is the new one I did. I was trying to find our green page. Uh-oh. That's the one I was hoping didn't stick. There it is. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm trying to hurry because we're already in at 12 minutes. I probably done lost half y'all, if any of y'all. I'm probably talking to myself. This one. I watching Miss Dee Dee Willingham, and she said that you know, she varnishes the ones when she gets through with them, and she showed the varnish she used. So I had some varnish, so I was happy with my green page, and I'm done with my green page, and I like the way it is. So I varnished it, and it's dried, and it's not sticking. So we're good here. And then the only other thing was on this side, I added and did this page. So far, this is the page that I put down on it and started working on it. So I just, you know, cut this down and put her out. That's about as far as I've gotten. I think that's all the gluing in this book that I've done. Yeah, y'all did that. Y'all saw me that last time with the scraps for background. Yeah, that's all we done in the glue book. But I do have some glue stuff that we need to do for our glue book this weekend. Okay, and then when I was cleaning up, I found this. It's 100 years old. This was one organizational thing that I was doing with my scraps, that I had found this book, so I would go through and I had little scraps and was going to throw them away. I just paste them in here so I can use them, you know, for things if I needed. Like that's thick enough to be a base of a card, you know. They could draw on the back and I could decorate it or glue something to the front. So I was using this, and I found this, and it had some stuff that still needed to be glued down, and I did that. But I thought, well, you know, I need to start using these bases or getting rid of them. So some of them would make good painting pages. So I pulled that back out to use, because it was either use it or lose it. So, you know, that's the key. Organize it, use it or lose That's got that. Now I want to show you what I did as part of my organization for my glue book ephemera. All these magazines, that big huge stack of magazines, we harvest them except for just a few. The ones that had like Marilyn Monroe and Elvis and some other people, you know, I kept those special edition ones like that to make their own journal. And then the National Geographic, you know, I kept them because I got my citrus oil in. So this weekend, I want to do the citrus oil on the National Geographic to make the dissolved painting pages. We're going to try that. I have never done it. Y'all might as well just come on along with me, you know, so you can say something at my funeral if you need to. Okay, so on this one, what I did was I just divided it up, like here's people. And then behind that one, the pages I kept, if it was couples that I was pulling out, you know, I put them in the couple. And then there's men and women and body parts. And then it goes to animals. And there's animals and farms and cats and dogs and birds and chickens and wildlife and bunnies. Then it goes to the book art. And I've got old book art, modern, and street book art. And then it goes to the food. And I have full meals, fruits, drinks, you know. Then it goes to household, and there's landscaping and room layouts. And then it goes to words. Okay, like I don't have enough words. I have a big, huge Tupperware, glad Tupperware-like tub full of words, a word book, word phrases. I don't need any more. Plus, I got the Tim Hortons Smarky thing because I didn't have it and wanted it, and I found it on sale at Hobby Lobby. So what did I do? I ordered it. I got a problem. Okay. I got letters, phrases, and just words pulled out. Look at all those just words. Come on, people. But let me tell you, look at the letters. You do not, this is a word. This needs to go in phrase. But that's all the single letters I have. So if anybody says I kidnapped somebody and sent a ransom note, they lying because I can't even cut letters out of a magazine. Okay, then it goes just to miscellaneous, and that's everything that fit in that category. And then I have my gel prints and my freebies and digitals in here. And then this is the houses because it was too thick, I thought, to put in here. So this is just all pictures of houses and churches and that kind of buildings. And then back here is my colors. So if I have something I pull out just for the color, it can go in what color I think it should go in. So that's how I organized it. And this is good because I can see it and pull it out, and it takes up no more space than it did in my little black photo. And I have a little covered up box over there, so if I pull something out of the magazine, I throw it in the box, and then I take that and I file it where it belongs. So that's my glue booking process so far to keep it down, you know. And right now I need to use that up and glue those up before I start trying to harvest any more out of the book. Okay, and I showed y'all my my stencils and my ephemera. So we've got that done. My stamps were done. I need to I have all my stamps, you know, in a stamp book. Almost all of them, not all of them, but almost all of them are stamped in here. I've got a couple new ones that I bought from Stampin' Up a month or so ago. They're not in here. I ain't opened them up. But they're stamped in here, so I know what stamps I have just by flipping through here, and I can go find them. The thing I need to do is these numbers don't work anymore because they were on the plastic containers. And when I took them out and reorganized them and took them off the blocks, I put all flowers together, all shapes together, that kind of stuff. So I need to label the category and then write, what category is above, on it. But I figured that's an okay job for something else because I can look at something and say, okay, that's people, that's bunnies, that's animals, and I can go over there and get it. Okay, and then this is just the rubber stamps. I have not stamped the clear silicone stamps. This is just the rubber Stampin' Up! Stamps I got. Okay. That is the update that I haven't covered with everybody and that I can think of. And I'm done. I told them I have cleaned up the cubby hole behind us over there. I've cleaned up the closet cubby hole part. I cleaned up the shelves, reorganized them, hung up the curtain, did the glue station, organized the fodder, organized the stuff over here, went through my ephemera. I've done all I am doing. I am done with the organizational challenge. I'm going to continue because I have lots of projects, y'all. Lots of them. I said last time, when I made them 15 journals and lost my ever-loving mind, I was not going to do this again. And what did I do? I did it again. Got sister's book going. I've got a co-worker who wants a book, so that's the second book. Then I found a book when I was working. Actually, I found 4 books when I was cleaning that are in different process stage. Then I decided for my birthday that I wanted a lace journal, so I've got a lace journal going. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other things over there that I'm not even sure what they are, but they're in project bags. So that's like 5 other little projects over there. That's a lot of projects. So I need to look at the project, work on it, get it organized, and get it on the list to get it done or get rid of it. Put stuff back up or, put it up in the project. Gonna do it someday, collecting down there on the shelf where it belongs kind of thing. Something. That's all I have. Now, I ain't gonna worry about all that stuff. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna start a new project. Miss Joanne Miller does wonderful sew art. So I was looking at that and that just made me happy. And I thought, ooh, I like that idea. So I am going to start me some sew art because I had a long week at work and it was long and I have a headache right now. So I am going to start me some sew art. And that'll be one of the videos that y'all see because we make tissue paper and we use stencils on it and how to do painting tissue paper. And then we make art in our art book with painting tissue papers and stamped tissue papers and all this wonderful stuff that she's doing. And if you've ever thought about mixed media or you're doing mixed media and you think you're struggling with some of it, I haven't seen but 4 of her videos out of her true soul art series. And Love Your Soul series has been 4 videos. And I have learned so much in those 4 videos. You really need to go check her out and check that channel out because that wonderful lady is a very, very good teacher. And she covers some stuff in such an interesting way, and it's pretty, and it keeps you engaged, and it's just, you just feel so good while you watch it, so relaxed and peaceful. So I'm going to see if I can't get me some of that serenity up in here with some of them paints. So that's one thing we're going to do because I'm just going to start painting some stuff. I made me some stencils, so we're gonna see what happens. Okay, if you still here, God bless you. Mwah. Love you, and I'll see you later.